Someday, we'll probably be able to experience just about anywhere with intense realism by asking for it out loud, or maybe just thinking it. But for now, we have to settle for the first VR places created by the first VR producers.
I've made several short videos on the risks of VR because I don't think the potential consequences are really being carefully considered at all right now at the beginning, when it's a time that safeguards could be more easily put in place. But I also like showing the benefits because it shows how powerful the medium can be and why people are likely to be drawn to it.
One of the benefits, one of the experiences VR does best, is to put you into some specific place and let you feel something very much like what it would be to actually be there. Of course, it's not the same as the physical world. It's 100% artificial. But are you sure you want certain experiences in so-called reality, not virtually? Like Philippe Petit's 1974 tightrope walk between the Twin Towers. If you would like to experience something like that at all, don't you think virtual would be the way to do it? Well, you can. The walk has been VR'd. About 25% of the people who try it out put on the headset, take one look, rip their goggles off, and leave as quickly as possible. So that's one place VR can take you, or around 75% of you, right now. 110 stories up in the air, over the street, between the Twin Towers. In just one day's reading, granted, I read a lot of VR e-news, I came across a bunch of other VR places which are either complete or are being produced right now. Like Anne Frank's room. Her actual small hidden space is a museum in Amsterdam, but all of us won't be able to go to Amsterdam. Plus, some people have disabilities that prevent them from being able to access Anne Frank's room even if they could get to Amsterdam. This, to me, is just the right kind of idea for a VR experience. How about a little island in a swamp for displaced persons in South Sudan? This is not VR you're looking at. This is a 360-degree video version of what the New York Times shows at its website to introduce their new NYT VR program. To have the fully immersive South Sudan displaced person experience, you need headgear, an iPhone, and their app. And that's just one of the places NYT VR has already created.
And we will turn this country around and bring back this exceptional nation.
Want to feel right inside a Ted Cruz rally without all the issues and actually going to one?
But I just felt the need to come pay respects to the victims.
Or feel some sense of oneness with the people of Paris at their candlelight vigils after the coordinated terrorist attacks of 2016. The Guardian calls this immersive journalism. It's a new way of telling a story, in this case a story about a place, solitary, and the experience of being in that place.
Welcome to your cell. You're going to be here for 23 hours a day.
You are going to undergo many different kinds of reactions, and some of them will be more immediate than others,
which the storytellers believe will contribute to their goal of ending that experience for once and for all. If it's immersive journalism, it's also advocacy journalism. The creators of the Slaughterhouse VR are animal rights people. Like the groups that made Solitary, they believe that experiencing a slaughterhouse will help end them or change them substantially. No surprise, making good VR is difficult and very new, but a passionate commitment to some cause can help overcome the problems of being an early adopter. Letting us experience specific places will always be part of the VR lineup. So it's worth remembering that these virtual places are almost always being created for a purpose.